They'll be calling you a radical in the pines, in the pines, in the pines. It's day 1994. We're going to talk about Abe popping out of the cake, how disgusting. The New York Times, how disgusting. Talk about the LA Times. We're going to talk about WIP blowing up. This is the University of General Electric. I used to teach. I graduated the water school business right here, the art school right there, the mass murder killers that they are, the #1 undergraduate program in the country when I taught, now Chinese oligarchs. I reported WIP blew up from inside the people that built WIP. The containers that blew up, right here in this county, right here is where they make them. I'm the guy that originally reported that. Now the LA Times comes out and says the most costly cleanup in America. What about Santa Suzanne? Oh yeah, they didn't clean that up. Freaking the rats, the trolls. How about the New York Times? Ha 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 ha, isn't that pretty? Mario jumps out of the cake. Ha ha, we're gonna have surfing events at Fukushima. We're gonna play freaking Olympic softball and baseball at Fukushima. This is a disgrace. This is the greatest collapse to an ecology in human history. The salmon have totally collapsed. Salmon go to sea for 5 years. 5 years. I said over and over, no one can argue with this unequivocal proof now. I says, because they could say toxic plume, they could say warm gradual trend. This is not a gradual trend. This just fell off a cliff. Copper River comes in at 800,000. That's a 75% collapse over freaking year over year via the weight. The number, 45% collapse. The Columbia's going to come in at a 75, 80% year. Never had a collapse like that in history. Sam, this is unarguable because we're outliners. When I taught that, we have to look for the inset, the outliner. There's only one outliner. This is not gradual. The moss on the pond, the algae, the green slime, and I want people to know, activists that are on the beach that are going, look, people are dropping dead from infection. They're going to Yellowstone rafting. That are going out on waters on the Great Salt Lake. That are going on the ocean. They're dropping dead from infections. Boom. I mean, the guy that called himself the great fixer, the corrupt evil here in Utah, said he just got infected. My guess, he was probably in Yellowstone. That's the big Mormon thing, to go to Yellowstone. They closed it. Look, I want people to know, when species die, the healthy, the purples, the reds, the whales, everything, invasive species moves in. What's the most invasive, lowest human form of human species? Green, 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 it's a blast, green, green day, it's a blast. Where'd you sleep last night? I slept in the pines, I slept in the pines. In your head, zombies, 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 green slime. This stuff's toxic. This is how evil they are at this university. This is how sick they are at the water school of freaking mass murder. This is the people that built the nuclear industry, that killed Clyde Cooley, that blackballed me, that for my anti-nuclear activists, because I got leukemia and fight back, you know, they don't have ethics anymore. The slime here, these birds that you see all the years, the geese, they're migratory. They're not domestic. The white ones are the only domestic. They're domestic ducks, whatever. So what did they do? When the toxin went in there, they went in and threw copper phosphorus all over it. You know what kind of poison, toxic that is? I mean, the Canadians got the hell out of here. The Canadians, I mean, they've been here all year. They've bolted. You know, this is toxic. Little kids come here and feed the freaking, they don't care. They don't care because they're in freaking Fukushima. They're in environmental poison denial. This is the greatest freaking event in human history. What's going on right now? This acute collapse in the environment right now doesn't kill you. Oh, it kills you. So Abe jumps out of that cake. Remember, the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy in Vienna, that run this whole nuclear cartel, these globalist rats that they are, and the International Olympic Committee are the exact identical. There's no coincidence they put this in Japan. They don't care about athletes. They don't care. This is all globalization. Look, they ran ads at the University of General Electric. They ran ads at the Olympics. General Electric was the main sponsor. They had ads of, it's raining squid. I've heard of raining cats and dogs. That's what they advertise. Raining squid. This is University of General Electric. I mean, the water school business, the water school of art. These are scumbag rats. That's who built WIP. That's who built the nuclear. That's their container that blew up. I'm the guy that reported it. Now the New York Times waits for how many years later to report this, just like San Albert Diablo. I'll report it originally right as it happens, Cassandra. Then, you know, pull back. And I want people to, Johnny, run along. This is not for the freaking little kids. Look, we don't need the masses. We don't need the contemporary sheep. That's the last thing we want. We need our organized small group that are willing to fight this tactically, and we're winning. Look what we did at San Onofre. Look what we've done at Diablo. Look what we've done. You know, this is a tactical army that has freaking documented this in history, that has fought back. You know, we record this in history. This is important work in important work. You know, make sure I get all this. Oh, the big deal, China. So China today has come out, and they've caught people bootlegging thousands of pounds of Fukushima, Japan seafood, Japanese seafood into China. They said they're going to hang them. But China says right out they're going to punish them by death. Now think about this. Hillary went to Japan immediately, with Kissinger of all people. You can see the emails are blocked right at me. She's going right at a person exactly, because I was the only one reporting this on Earth, accurate. The only, it's unarguable, it's just recorded history, that's just the way it is. So, she says, oh, bring it all in the US. China blocked it. Both Koreas, South and North, blocked it. Russia blocked it. Most of Europe have blocked, well, all of Europe blocked it. Everyone blocked it except here. China is going to punish these pieces by death. You know, as our trade partner, our business partner, our freaking friends. You know, I thought we fought Vietnam, Korea. You know, in your head, zombie. 1916, in your head, they're bombs, they're nuclear bombs, and then they come out with a false equivalency. It's such a disgrace, and the New York Times writes, ha ha ha, isn't that cute, funny, ha ha ha, Super Mario. I will quote the ex-Prime Minister of Japan to my face, for me to hear. In Carlsbad, as the two Carlsbad, New Mexico, Carlsbad, California, they're poisoning them both. San Onofre blew up. I'm the guy that reported it. You're still in denial about San Onofre blowing up when I was in the bone marrow transplant, and I'll be doing a very special video for the year 10,000 at the San Onofre generator. Anybody wants a very special video, which is 10,000 times over the Utah state legal limit. They brought it on an open truck right here, parked it. It blew up. Some kids leaking it to me, to my YouTube, while I'm in the bone marrow transplant center fighting for my life, given no chance to live. There's a reason I'm alive. The fight. You know, karma, I'm telling you, karma's a motherfucker. You know, as Cobain does that beautiful piece, in the pines, in the pines, in the pines. Where'd you sleep last night, Kev? That's an old freaking way back, 1867 that was right. It was called Black Girl. Where'd you sleep last night? Where'd you sleep last night? I slept in the dead fucking pines. As I walked from Mexico all the way to San Francisco. I walked in critical condition, fucking, with a central line, a lot of it, fucking platelet counts of fucking 30, battling for my fucking life, given 0.06% chance to live. When the center, it's going to give you fucking leukemia, it's going to give you leukemia, right here, it gave me leukemia. Blackballed from the University of Atlanta that I taught, stripped my MBA away from me, take my PhDs, well you can't take this PhD, the greatest PhD, Doc Ricketts on Balco. I walked all the way from Mexico to San Francisco, documenting this right here in your face. I'm the first guy that says the starfish were dying. I'm the first guy that says the sills are freaking starving to death. The first guy that collapsed all of it. I've been first on all this because it's the intuitive mind, my place, my time, but you don't care. Where'd you sleep last night, Kev? I slept in the dead fucking pines where the red sun from Fukushima, Japan. Unplugged. I've been unplugged. The beast in me. Green Day, yeah, I'm having a blast. Green Day, it's green slime. You know, I want to get this all right. You know, it's so outrageous that we're the only ones in the country that go along with this, and everybody's hypnotized. Look, you cannot get to these contemporary goats. They're hypnotized, they're gone, they're freaking thing, they're in denial. What's the debt? You know, I'm a fisherman, what's a bow? I'm a carpenter, what's a hammer? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm an activist. I'm green. I'm Green Party. I'm environmentalist. What's Fukushima? The greatest catastrophe in human. This is unequivocal proof now. The collapse on the Columbia, the collapse on the Copper River, the salmon, this acute collapse. Salmon, I said 2016 will tell the tale on salmon. It's total collapse. The invasive species is taking over here. It's crushing us. Zombie, in your head, zombie. Can you feel the love tonight? About kings and vagabonds. Remember this, the great equalizers, I said from day one. I'm alive, and all you rats and trolls go after me, you know shit, you know nothing. Go ahead, because karma's a motherfucker. I mean, I know so many rats that have gone right over here. Oh, Kevin, you better have the intense fight, you better have the freaking thing. I'm alive, 0.06% chance. You're gonna get your fucking turn. You're gonna get your turn, I'm telling you. Karma is a motherfucker. Come at me, go ahead, as I tell the truth and I record history as I fight for your life, for your children's life, the fucking ecology's life. You don't care. You don't care. Zombies. They're fucking zombies, all right. In your head. Fucking 2016 in your head, 2011. I have a really cool event on day 2000, which will be next Sunday, that I'm doing for this fucking gig. You know, whip. So they're calling it consent now. They're running it all over. They want to put in consent. Not here. I got them blocked out of here. You don't think one guy can make a difference? If it wasn't for me, there'd be a reactor on the Green River, Blue Castle. I'm the guy that stopped that. I'm the guy that exposed San Onofre. Those kids were leaking into me. I'm the guy that got that word out when it blew up. So Carlsbad to Carlsbad. I reported them both first. Carlsbad, California, all over you. The desal plant, drink up. The explosion they had at San Onofre. I'm the guy that reported that. Diesel wasn't me, would never got. I'm the guy that reported it, got leaked to me freaking before anybody knew. Remember, it was a salt truck, it was a salt truck, it was I'm the guy that reported it right from the place that built it. My place in time, Carlsbad to Carlsbad. Murder, 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 murder. Stand tuning. The toxic plume. When things leave, the green slime moves in. That's called the international, you know, ha ha ha, New York Times, ha ha ha, New York Times, LA Times, ha ha. Oh, it's clean because James Hansen said so. That propagandist made a rat. Como given 7.6 billion. You can go in denial all you want, but the fight is the life. And if my path does not prove that the fight is the life, who gives a shit about your money? Who gives a shit about anything else? When I was in that bone marrow transplant center, I was not dreaming about girls or food, or I mean girls or money. I was dreaming about food and water. I'm alive. Never forget that this fight is the life. So take me in. Bring it on. For the angels, they watch out over me, and I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil. Zombies. In your head. In your head. Zombies. Fucking zombies. Stand tuned.